Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm a fellow, as was noted, and I want to tell a story that starts with a map, and will take us into fellow brigade relationship questions and how we can work together. So this is a really ugly map, and as of a few years ago, this was how, in the city of Chicago, people could find out their school options. And I was working for the city of Chicago, and then on Twitter, I came across this map. It was much more beautiful. You could search by address. Results came up in a matter of seconds, not, minutes, loading. I said, who made this map? They're incredible. They're doing our job better than we are. I was working in Chicago Public Schools. Who are these people who are doing our job so well? And it turned out it was the Brigade in Chicago, the Chicago Hack Night. So I found them on Twitter, and I went, and it turned out that they were giving away the code to this map for free. There's something called open source software. And within a few days, they were on the phone with our IT team, and this is what our map looks like today. It's searchable by address, it's fast, it works. And so that really led me down the rabbit hole. I couldn't go back once I realized there were people out here building amazing software for communities out of the goodness of their hearts. So I was hooked, I became a brigade member, and I went down the rabbit hole of visiting codeforamerica.org/apply, became a fellow, and ended up in this situation. This is a photo from Somerville, Massachusetts, where me and my team had been working and living during February and during this year. So who here feels good about Somerville, Massachusetts? We do too. We've been spending a lot of time in Somerville at the schools, at City Hall, talking to parents, talking to teachers, talking to the early childhood community. We've been talking to teachers like Ellen, incredible teachers who do so much for their students, who are determined to use data, to use everything they've got to help their students get a better shot in life, to learn more. This, by the way, this data binder is how Ellen currently has to use data. And so we're trying to think of, can we give her access to metrics that help her find insights to support her students? Can we help Somerville connect parents, new parents with resources? Can we build on Somerville's record of innovation? Like, really hard questions. So here's the team. This is me. This is my teammate Mari. She's a data expert. And Amir, he's a designer. Raise your hand, Amir, if he's in the house. Hey, Amir. And so, Code for America puts us in these track jackets, kind of makes you feel, oh yeah, you can do anything. But the point is, these are really hard issues for 3 people. And how do we solve such hard issues when there's just 3 of us? And how do we work with the brigades? How can we bring other people in? And I had no idea about how to do this until I stumbled on this project called Media Public by Melody Kramer, who actually has come to the brigade here. She has a Neiman Fellowship, and she's thinking about public media. How can it have more members? How can membership mean more? And what she's done is she's made her project open. She wants people to come in, to join. And I think this could be a model that we could use, that fellows and brigades could use. Because, Code for Boston, people in this room know about Code for Boston, right? Who has positive feelings about Code for Boston? Code for Boston has talented people, local, dedicated, passionate. Look, more than 1,800 brains. That's so many brains. So many more than just the 3 brains on the fellowship team. So how can we unite kind of just these 3 people who are sent here for a year with the thousands of brains of Code for Boston to do something bigger, do something better? So that's the experiment, and we are testing this experiment right now. So this is a photo from this building a few weeks ago where we're talking to people at Code for Boston. It turns out they have so many ways they can make our project bigger and better. Not just with code, but with their ideas about data and marketing and their knowledge of the community. So many more ways than we might have expected. We're doing the same thing in SF too, because this doesn't have to be about one city. Education is everywhere. And so there's an experiment we're running. This is kind of the traditional form for asking for help. So you have GitHub, where you put your open source software, you have your issues you're working on, and you tag some of them as help wanted. And so that's a great baseline, and we've had people contribute and add their code to our code. But could we do more? We're wondering, here's our marketing pitch for what we're doing, explaining it. Well, we've met brilliant marketing minds at Code for Boston, at Code for SF. So maybe they can help us explain and communicate what we're doing better. They can help us tell a better story. Here's some of the outreach we're doing. We're having kids and parents share their ideas about our project. Well, people here know the community really well. Could they help us connect to the community? Could they help us ask better questions and get better engagement? And so we feel that here's us, 3 people, we just landed in Somerville, it's really snowy, and here's a brigade. Huge amount of resources and power. And we're we're just at the beginning of this experiment, but I think if we shovel together, we could do really amazing things and clear out a lot of snow. Thank you.